Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are about ready to leave the rest area here. Hopefully I can find my way out. I'm just going to go out the way I came in. How about that? We got a Bradley tanker that we're hauling up to Alamosa. We are just south of the border. Do not entree. So if I do not entree from there, where am I exiting entree? Maybe I guess around this way. We'll go out the correct way, I suppose, which I guess I should have gone out the way the first time. But anyways, yeah, just south of the Colorado border. And we're not too far from our delivery area. About, what does it say, about 3 hours? Yeah, about 3 hours or so. And then where we go from there, well, it all depends on what they got for loads. Our drivers did really well overnight. We're up to $140,000, so that's looking really good. So we're getting closer to being able to buy a brand new truck outright, I think. Oh, wait, yeah, probably not third gear. How much weight am I hauling again? 50,000 pounds, so probably third gear, not the best thing to be starting it off in. Cut it wide. Luckily, no traffic is coming. And right on the interstate. Not going to be on the interstate too long. I think once we get over the state line, we'll be heading westbound. Wait, are you in the, yeah, you're in the far left lane. Well, at least right now you were. So as you can see, the sun is rising here. Trying to get done on time today. We're not going to have any more of the load-unload scheduling because we got rid of the tank. Well, I don't want to say we got rid of the tanker. We relocated the tanker to Sacramento? I think it was Sacramento is where we had it dropped off, so our drivers in Sacramento can use it. Well, it just take me a while to gather up some speed here. Yeah, so it's not going to be long from now to where we're going to say goodbye to this truck and give it to our brand new driver. I would like to have like 165,000 in the bank account before I really start looking at buying ourselves a new truck. I think that's what we're looking at, money-wise. I guess all depends on the truck and the age of the truck. I mean, the time frame that the truck came out. But I did see that apparently the Western Star, we might be getting a new Western Star truck in the future, and it's definitely for heavy transport. And I am doing way too fast over the speed limit. Let's slow this on down here. There we go. 70 will be good in a 65. Another couple grand coming on in. Always good to see. Yeah, before I forget, someone did ask how I changed. I believe they were asking how I changed the information on the dash. So for me, it's the I key. That'll change what display you can have. I don't really ever look at it too much. I think we'll just put it there for now. That's good. Stay in 13th gear, downshift. I think we'll stay in 13th gear for now. Way station? Hey, we got a green light. I am probably taking up both lanes right now. I kind of forgot we got a wide load behind us, so I probably should be over a little bit. Wonder why this bus was riding in the left lane all the way up through here, but I guess it's their choice. Yeah, so I didn't read the whole blog on it. It just came out for me today, and I know Western Star does have a pretty good truck for heavy hauling. And I think the title was like level up your heavy haul skills, and it shows a Western Star. And I just kind of read the subtitle a little bit, like Western, Western Star, something about Western Star. That's all I really know. Go ahead and read it yourself. I didn't read too much into it because I've been kind of busy today. But I just want to bring on up that, yeah, maybe Western Star, or different kind of truck will be coming on through. I have seen some videos on YouTube of heavy haulers, and a lot of them do tend to use the Western Star. So it might be a specific frame of a truck, or probably an engine as well. Probably a big engine in that sucker. I remember one, they did have like 1,000 horsepower engine. I want to say it was a 16 cylinder kind of a engine, but don't hold me to that. I did not take that off ramp in a good way. Yeah, the last few episodes, 2 episodes ago, yeah, that driving was absolutely horrendous. The last episode was better, and I hope today is going to be a little bit better. Although I will say, as I'm recording this, if you do happen to hear a slight noise in the background, I have a fan running because it is like 90 degrees inside my room right now, so it is toasty. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse, as if I do have some bad driving today. The bad driving will just be me bad driving. I feel good. I feel semi-focused. Semi-focused. That's the way. We'll just leave it. I do feel the truck rocking quite a bit today as I'm hauling this Bradley. I don't remember if it was rocking that much at the end of the last episode when I picked this up. Just another 60 miles to go. When I get to Alamosa, we're going to Caterpillar. Ooh, so there is one semi-difficult parking job at Caterpillar, so we'll see what we get. Yeah, I'm just trying to hug the shoulder a little bit more. Trying to give the left side lane more room as I should. Must be going downhill because I feel like the truck's picking up speed as we go without really having to push on the accelerator as much. But I got thinking about it when I slept overnight. In game here it is, as I always do when before I start recording. I fast forward till 8 o'clock at night, and then I hit sleep, and I see how much money we bring in, if I remember. And I saw the total at 140. I'm like, ooh, we're getting kind of close to getting another driver, purchasing a new truck. And it doesn't seem like I've had this truck for a while, but it goes back a ways. Does it go way back to, I mean, before the holidays? Does it go back that far? I know it goes back to at least Valentine's Day, because I remember the Valentine's Day paint job. I can't remember what I did for the holidays. I don't remember if we had this truck or not. But either way, since, we are in the month of June now. I mean, if we've had this truck all the way back to Valentine's Day, that's quite a few. It's quite a while. So, it is time to get a different kind of scenery in this truck. Well, not in this truck, but a different type of scenery as we do episodes here. So far, every truck that we have used, other than the ones that when I was driving for other truckers, all the ones that we purchased and I've driven, by the time I got done and trading it in or swapping it out, I've really enjoyed the truck overall. I think it was maybe it was the Mack. The Mack at first, I was like, I'm not too sure about this truck. And then after about 5 or 6 weeks of driving it, or episodes, it grew on me quite a bit. Same thing with the International 9900i. Same thing, that truck there I was kind of unsure about, but it grew on me. keeping my eye on the speed limit as we drop down to 30. Oh wow, we're only 2 miles out. That happened quickly. Okay. I was like, next town, and I looked down like, oh no, we're 1 mile. Now we're 1 mile out. It's like, okay, we're here. Okay, over the bridge, give that car some room. Got plenty of room on the shoulder. At least it appears I do. Alamosa. Dude, light's green. What are we waiting for? I can see the light is green. Why did no one go? Oh, maybe our light wasn't green. I apologize. This is a tight corner to be going around with a Bradley tanker in the back, but... That's interesting. They got me going down this street, then I turned left and cut back, kind of from the direction I went to. Oh, these might be one-way streets. Aha. Maybe that's why I'm doing that. Light, stay green. Okay. I probably could have made it through, but then again, I didn't want to take the corner at a high rate of speed. I think we would have been fine, but... We're not in a rush. This delivery does not need to be there until 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's only 9:15 in the morning. Now, I really don't have a set idea of where to go from here. I'm something like, well, let's go west, let's go north. I really don't have any set plan. We're just going to go ahead and see what loads are available to us. Luckily, no cars are here trying to turn on our street. Kind of a snug area here, and I can just imagine, I can't really see the Caterpillar place that we're going to yet to see what kind of parking situation we might have. Is it here? Is it here? I'm going to say it is, but let's go ahead and, if we could... Whoop, wrong button. If we could... Ooh, wait. Oh, wow. I got to back that into there? Wait a minute. If I go into this entrance here... That's the best shot for me here. Want to shift there? Thank you. Nope. Okay, I got cars coming up on the inside of me. Come on, I'm trying to cut it wide here. Interesting photo that painting on the side of the wall you may not expect to see. So I'm not familiar with this drop-off area, honestly. But I'm glad we got, I don't want to say plenty of room, but yeah, we got plenty of room, actually. Let's go R1. I didn't really look at the, on Cindy's side, the passenger side, how much room I got over there. And now my track IR decides to flicker on me, which is always fun. Track IRs, don't do that to me. Why does it only do when I go to back up? Kind of threw me off there. Stop it. Alright. Let's see if I can get a little bit better angle here. Alright, let me reset this. No, it thinks I'm looking up for some reason. I'm not looking up. I gave my track IR a reset. I had to do that a couple episodes ago too, so see if that didn't solve the problem. I'm hoping this wide trailer can actually go in here, and I'm starting to wonder if it can. I'm just trying to get it around the front of that building. Alright, now I'm starting to get just a little bit flustered because it looks like I got room, but something's hitting and I can't. It's the only thing about ATS and ETS2. You can't get out of the truck to actually see. I mean, I could do the camera trick there, but... Ah, there is a post there. That's what I might be hitting. Alright, let's get out and walk around to see what's going on here. Alright, so I guess, I'm not sure. Of course, if I can slow down the camera, that'd be good. I'm not really hitting that. And I'm not really hitting that, but I guess I do have more room on Cindy's side. So... Oh, I think I got it that time. Now I just gotta square myself up. You gonna tell me that's not in there? That looks like it's in there. Not too sure about this drop-off zone. This trailer looks like it's in. There we go. We got it in the end. Engine off. Let's decouple that sucker. Of course, that cargo load that we just did, that is a modded cargo load, so... but we got it in there. Did we level up? Oh, we even leveled up. That's great. Let's go ahead and continue. And the only thing we got left to do is, well, we can save more fuel. And apply. Alright, that's good. So that backing up job could have gone a little bit better. But overall, not too bad, I don't think. Let's go to Freight Market. I almost did Quick Job, which we don't want to do. Alright, Alamosa. Let's see. Where can we go that's decent here? Those are some big loads. That's a big load going a long ways. Fort Worth, we just came from that way. Well, we could take another tanker and bring it up to Grangeville, Idaho. What are we getting paid? $3.88 a mile. Of course, the further down we go down, the list here, the pricing just gets a little bit worse. Farmington, New Mexico. That's kind of That's not too far. Lewiston, Montana. Tesla. To Beezer Homes. We'll take glass. Do we want to go to Montana? I am thinking Montana or Idaho. That one to Idaho. Where did that one go? Let me have another look. No, I think it went past. I think it was on the first page. There we go. Let's see. Need to be there Saturday morning. What is today? Today's a Thursday. So I got all day Friday, which is 11 hours. And I got most of today. We should be able to do that. And we're right here. We're at Caterpillar. Let's go ahead and we'll do this one. Although I'm looking around. Nice if I take the parking brake off. Yeah, this is going just as well as it has been. Oh, there's the tanker right there. And freight market. And yes, we're going to go up to Idaho. 55,000 pounds. And just keep backing up and then turn. All right, we're kind of lined up here. All right, let's remember that these trailers are wide trailers, so perfect this time. All right, we got our locked and loaded. I think the best way out is that way over there. First gear would be good. So one tank for another. Another long trailer, so I got to make the corners wider. Gonna wait for this pickup truck to go through the intersection a little bit more before I try to go through. I probably could sneak through there. Well, I'm stalling this one quite a bit today. So we should save 5% more on fuel. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but if you drive plenty enough miles, it'll go ahead and save us a few $1,000s. Just getting around that curb. Only 25 through here, so by doing 30, I would get a speeding ticket for doing that. Yeah, I'm going to get the green light, which is always nice. I think I'll scooch over to this lane over here. Not much traffic on a road for a Thursday morning here in Alamosa. I hear a train. Okay, there's railroad tracks right over there, and looks like they're shipping out some lumber. Looks like we're going to keep up with the train a little bit. And that could mean at some point we may have to stop for the train to do a crossing somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what's going on with my track IR system, because that's the second time in the past 3 episodes for where I'm backing up and all of a sudden it just starts going a little weird. And if you're wondering what the track IR system is, that's what makes me look left and right on the screen, and there's a train crossing. So basically there's a screen or a infrared sensor on top of my monitor, and I'm wearing something on my headset that shoots out, well, just, you know, little beams of light, if you will. And it just sees which way the beams of light are going, and it just makes my head turn in game, so I don't have to use a mouse or anything. I can just turn my head a little bit. And no, I'm not completely looking behind me when I do that. It's just the way it is. It takes a little while to get used to. I got it when ATS came out ages ago, and I say for like the first 4 hours I used it, it was like, I can't do this, and now I can't do it without track IR. And if you're wondering where you can get that link should be in the description below as well. $146 in the bank account. Of course, we will have our loan payment, which is going to happen within the next minute or two. So it's been a while since we've been to Idaho. Back down to 25 miles an hour. And let's get out of Alamosa, can we? Please. Probably like most truckers, you don't like driving in the city, but you know, once you get on the highways, you probably prefer it just a little bit more. Looks like I'm on a road that I haven't been on before. Always good to explore new areas. So in total, we're going to get paid $4,400 for this job. Not too bad. Not like when we were hauling around our own tanker, where we're getting paid a lot of cash. That's the benefits of having your own tanker or trailer. course, you got to put the money up front for it, but we didn't pay that much for that trailer, honestly. Well, in real life, if somebody came to me and said, hey, we need $150,000 for a trailer, I'm like, yeah, I don't got that. I don't have a yield or stop sign, so I'm assuming they do, which they do. But just because there's a stop sign there does not mean traffic will stop, right? Just like in real life. Denver's 210 miles. So, no interstate for us from Alamosa up north, apparently. But this road's not that bad. If speed limit is 65, that's reasonable. As we look at the Rocky Mountains. I hope we get north of Denver today. We should be able to. And now we're back, like I said, on our normal schedule, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we got to get done in about 5.5 hours. In a couple hours, somewhere around 2 to 3 o'clock, we asked Cindy to get out her tablet and look for a rest area for the day. Come on, pizza. Don't slow down too much. Oh, you're going to kill me here. Don't know why AI traffic will do that once in a while. Maybe it was the corners that got it slowed down that much. Luckily, even though it looks like we're going uphill, and I'm hauling 55,000 pounds, it looks like we're driving uphill, but it feels like I'm driving downhill. Which we are now, as it looks. Can't tell if the light's green or what. It's green right now. Not going to be making up good grounds when we got to keep driving through cities, but I'm not one to check my GPS when I pick up a load and drive. I just go wherever GPS kind of tells me where to go. I know throughout this series there's been a couple times where people say, oh, I check the route before I leave somewhere and make sure I go, you know, a more reasonable route. I'm not sure how GPS in the game does it. I don't know if they go by the shortest distance to travel. But sometimes the shortest distance to travel is not the quickest way to travel. I'm hoping I did the math correctly in my head, saying we'll get this load there on time, which we should. Unless, you know, the famous detours or me missing a turn. But we're not driving through Houston, so I think we're all set. That is an interesting little spot there, and that might be a good spot to be taking a thumbnail. Not as good as an angle as I thought it was going to be for the thumbnail, but it'll do. It's better than me sitting in a parking area. Yeah, sorry to the traffic behind me. I'm kind of hogging up both lanes on the corners. That Jake brake did not sound the best, but are you guys going to turn into the parking area, rest area? I guess you are. So what goes up must come down. Should I go on the runaway truck ramp? I wonder if we could, if we get stuck on it. I mean, in real life, of course you would, but... So what a runaway truck ramp is for, of course, going downhill, if your brakes get too hot, they don't work. That's what that is for, if your brakes don't work, and basically, it's what it's for. You just drive up it, and the surface that you're driving on is supposed to get softer, and of course the softer it gets, the more you sink into it, and the more it'll slow you down and eventually stop you. That's the whole point of it. Wonder how far we're going to follow Little Caesars here. Just as soon as it seems like we're getting on a nice piece of road with where we can, you know, maybe pick up a little bit of time, we come back to another area where we gotta do some S-turns. And that's not what you want to see when your drivers can't find loads. They gotta drive back with their bobtailing it. Trying to make sure I keep the load of my trailer on our side of the road. would be kind of nice to go out that road, but that road technically does not exist on the map. For us anyways. This might be a good spot right here. It's a little bit of a straightaway. It's just a little bit past 2 o'clock. Montrose. Okay. I gotta look again and see exactly what time. I saw it was 2 o'clock something. We got 2.5 hours left in our clock. Well, I don't think that's 2.5 hours, but that's just an hour. So... that's an hour and 55 minutes with the rest area. So, oh, no, sorry, we don't want that rest area. I just noted, no, get those, both of those off of there, please, thank you. There is a nice rest area right here. Whew, I would have another hour, but where could I go? Can I get this far in an hour? I don't think I can get that far. I don't know if you saw it or not. Let's deselect that. Can I make this one in 2.5 hours? That's close to 3 hours. So, the kind of roads that we're on currently, I don't think we're going to make up that much time. And I've been driving a little bit longer than normal in some cases, like last episode we did. So we'll cut this one a little bit short. I think we'll be fine overall on our time getting to where we need to go. So somewhere at 4:30, we should be at our rest area. It's hard to make up time when the game thinks you'll be doing 50 on this road and you're only doing 38. But what makes it all worthwhile by not going the speed limit that you would like to? The scenery is good. You're killing me, Smalls. And why did I have to grab a little bit wider trailer than normal? I get put on a... well, this road's not that narrow, but this got to be a little bit more focused than usual. Well, so far, I think today's gone rather well. Of course, I say that. I still got about a couple hours to go, but today has gone better than the last 2 episodes for sure. Backing up in Alamosa was a little bit, we bumped the walls here and there, but we were going so slow, it's just, you know, a little paint chipped off, maybe, if that. Well, here we are in Montrose. It's like fresh pavement here. Oh, I didn't see what the driver just brought in, but I see they leveled up, so that's a plus. I wonder if that actually is Little Caesar's phone number. How many of you are dialing that number right now? Yeah, Track IR seems to be working all right now. When I look backwards, it doesn't seem to have any issues. Well, there's a Peterbilt dealership, but we've already been through here, so we must have discovered it by now. Yep. Once again, I'm glad no one was turning there, so I had a little bit more room to take that corner wider than... I don't know if it was wider than what I needed, but I may have needed every little inch there. It's nice to have it. It's always nice to have that extra inch, you know? Now that we got rid of Little Caesars, of course we could, because now we could pass them if needed. And we shouldn't be too far away from our rest area. A little nervous about that car that was right there. Their nose was sticking out a little bit. And I was thinking, are they just going to pull out at the last second? And let's be honest, I think I'll win that fight. Something I don't see too often, or I'm just not paying attention, is a truck hauling tandems. Wonder how much room I got to turn up here. Probably take up both lanes going through here. Luckily, there's no one around us. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't try to stretch it to the other truck stop. Because we're probably going to get to our rest area now probably maybe just after 5 o'clock, even though we had an extra half hour, I think, when we were looking at it. Stay green, please. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you don't get to appreciate nuts. Not nuts. Don't get a. Hey, we didn't get a ticket. The paint, like the paint jobs on the side of a building. I mean, maybe if you know you're not recording a video, you can just stop in the middle of traffic and just look at it and listen to cars honk behind you. But yeah, sometimes you get to appreciate by looking around on a map the amount of detail that they can put into a map, and sometimes it just goes unnoticed because you're busy focused driving and what you're trying to do. I'm actually surprised I did not get a red light violation there because I am, I don't know, probably 10 feet over that line. I think the best thing to do is when you're indecisive about a light is just maybe just to go through it. I think this is our rest area actually coming up. Alright, so yeah, we're going to be there when it said we were going to. Trying to figure out what lane I need to be in. I think this is what we need to be doing. I mean, you could get around there if you wanted to, but since you're AI traffic, I am in your path, I assume. Anyone want to pull it beside me? Hello. So not too bad of a day, really. I mean, we're sitting at 145 after we made our loan payment, so that's a positive thing. Wait, what lane? I need to be over here, I guess. Yep, truck stop is over there. Alright, so let's see. We got about 12, 14 hours left. Ooh, that's... We're getting kind of tight because we can drive 11 hours in a day. That leaves 3 hours on Saturday. We start at 6. I better make up some time next episode. I mean, technically we make it there by half an hour. So getting done a half hour early today kind of, it hurts a little bit, but If we can get on the interstate somewhere, that'd be nice. And we can make up some time somewhere that, you know. So, yeah, maybe next episode, if the speed limit's 70, 75, 65 if we're on the interstate, expect me to be doing about, you know, 5 to 7 miles an hour over that to make up some time. Okay, so I mean, I think I'll back up and we'll fuel up in the morning. Hopefully I'll remember, because I usually do it, fuel up, and then take off in the morning. Oh no, why is it when I look backwards, my track IR does not like it? It was doing so good. Alright, not the best. We gotta do that over, even though I'm in a, you know, good enough way to actually park and call it a day here. Come on, track IR, not now. Yeah, we have to call that good because my track IR does not like me backing up. I wonder if there's like a light. It could be a light beam behind me that's also hitting the sensor. Maybe it's sensing. I'm turning my head. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out. But there we are. We are at, where do we end up here? I mean, we're still in Colorado, right? Grand Junction. Yeah, of course we are. We're actually getting ready to head into Utah, also known as Utah. And yeah, we'll be taking the I-70, which is good. But we're getting on a state highway, and then we'll get on the I-15 to the I-84. So yeah, a good amount of interstate there, then I-84 still. So hopefully on the interstate we can make up a lot of time. Yeah, if we can make it to Boise, I don't know if that's 3 hours worth, but we kind of need to make it to Boise by the end of next episode. So Boise is there, and we are. Ooh, that seems like a long trip, but we'll see what we can get done. See what we can get done. But here we are with our... Oh yeah, let me just go outside and see our lovely little tanker that's back there. What is that, M260? What is that? M270. Sorry, M270. Not really sure what that is used for, but there it is. And we'll get it to where it needs to go. Apparently to a John Deere dealership. Is where it needs to go, and we'll get it there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.